On today's episode of DAPA.DANIEL, this is going to be over Parkwood, which is going to be the road that kind of goes parallel with the Dallas North Tollway. 2013 3-bed, 3.5 bath. On the other side of Spring Creek is where Haggard Farms is going to be coming in, and Haggard Farms is going to be this huge master plan community. But I do like the look of these townhomes, and this is like a nice little community. It's really pretty, has a little bit of charm to it. So that makes sense. Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we are continuing our driving every street of Plano series. Kind of skipped over a week doing some home tours of some other places, but we're back doing the Plano driving tour now. These are gonna be like the next 8 videos. I still think I have like 7 or 8 more roads to kind of drive down. They're gonna be these roads are going to be going like north to south. I've already done like majority of the major roads that go west to east or east to west along Plano and run horizontal. So definitely go back into my Plano playlist, go through there, check out some of the other driving tours just to kind of get a better idea in case you are looking at Plano, trying to get a better idea over what this whole area looks like in that sense. So today, this is going to be over Parkwood, which is going to be the road that kind of goes parallel with the Dallas North Tollway. So going left, actually the way we came out, if we would have gone left, that's where 121 is, and then the Stonebriar Mall, so on and so forth, and then you're up into Frisco. So up in this area, really close to the Frisco intersection of like 121 and Dallas North Tollway. Parkwood is gonna be a pretty easy drive, not too long of a road, and that's kind of how it's gonna be with the rest of these videos. The other ones that run east to west are like the really long roads along Plano. So these ones will be fairly short and not too many neighborhoods gonna be along here. Now I will talk about some other neighborhoods I've talked about in the past, but just want to give you guys the best idea on kind of what to expect. So this first neighborhood is the Towns at Legacy Center. The HOA in here is about $600 quarterly. There's some other parts of the neighborhood too that are a little bit more south that are about $100 per month. So it kind of depends on what section, but this is kind of split up into 3 sections along Legacy. This one has more of the homes with like stone and brick, and then there's other parts of Legacy Town Center with these townhomes that are more like stucco finishes. And for an example, for one for sale, just so you can get an idea, 2013 3-bed, 3.5 bath, 1,983 square feet, listed at $595,000 at $300 per square foot. And these townhomes around here, they could be a good like rental option potentially. I still think that, you know, if you are looking at townhomes, I think, you know, there are some other options in the sense of like some townhome communities with like a pool, an amenity center, things like that. However, the area around here is really good. So you're close to like the shops at Legacy, Legacy West. Bunch of like the major headquarters around Plano are also located over in this section too, so you're close to that. All right, back onto Parkwood. So up along here is gonna be Legacy North. There's some other apartment complexes in here. There's not really any residential single family homes. Most of those are gonna be a little bit further down Parkwood, or they're gonna be down to the left, down Legacy, or down to the right. Over in this section, it's like a huge mixed use development. So there's plenty of like restaurants, shopping. You got Legacy West right around here, which is a really popular area as well that people kind of go around and shop at. This is headquarters that we're going over, and it's called headquarters just because a lot of headquarters are actually established and built along this road. And a good majority of people that live even over in Prosper work around these areas here. So it's a big hub of just different businesses along this side, but also plenty of apartment complexes along here too. This next road is Legacy. So this is like the really popular road. A lot of things are built off of this as well. A lot of people are using this road to kind of drive all the way up into Frisco. Now, they will be connecting this road up into Prosper over where Star Trail is. So at some point you will be able to take Legacy all the way from Prosper down to this area, not having to get on the Dallas North Tollway. I mean, you don't have to get onto the Dallas North Tollway. It's just the convenience of being on the Dallas North Tollway, because you'd have to get off and not be able to kind of directly commute on Legacy, but that's going to all be changing. They're just still trying to build out some of the roads up along Prosper and First Street. And this area here is still continuing with the townhomes at Legacy Center. There's some that are hidden back behind some of these apartment complexes here, so really close to Shops at Legacy, which Shops at Legacy is not as poppin' as Legacy West. I would say more people like Legacy West. If you like to be around a little bit more quiet things, Shops at Legacy is going to provide that. It's not as busy as what you see at Legacy West. This is Tennyson Road that we're going over now, and then we're going to be coming up to Spring Creek. So on the other side of Spring Creek is where Haggard Farms is going to be coming in, and Haggard Farms is going to be this huge master plan community. There's going to be senior living, apartment complex, multi-use, businesses, single family, also townhomes. So you'll be seeing over the next, you know, probably 5 to 8 years, this section over here is starting to get buildings putting up. It looks like they're just now going in and kind of excavating some things, moving some dirt. You can see these, you can see the 18-wheelers right now doing some work as well. And then over to the right, maybe you can see a little bit of it, but that's the Dallas North Tollway. Like I said, this Parkwood Road is gonna run really just parallel with the Dallas Parkway and the Dallas North Tollway. So living off any of these neighborhoods, you're gonna have easy access onto the Dallas North Tollway, which is really convenient. That's also gonna be reflected in some of the prices. That's why some of the townhomes, even though they're older, they are a little bit more expensive compared to some other single family homes that are a little bit kind of deeper into Plano and more of the middle, because we're really more on the west side of Plano over here. And through this driving series, I'll be going all the way out to the east side towards 75 Highway. So basically Plano is, there are parts of Plano that are on the other side of Dallas North Tollway on the west side, but basically Plano runs from Dallas North Tollway and over to 75 Highway, and then there's a little bit of on the east side of 75 Highway too, with some more single family and businesses up along there. The next neighborhood we're going to talk about once we get over Windhaven is actually the neighborhood Windhaven, and we'll jump into this one real quick. But for this one, it has an HOA of $510 annually. There is an active in here, a 1997 5-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,535 square feet, listed at $860,000 at $243 per square foot. So with this neighborhood in here, a little bit older homes, and that's going to be kind of the theme throughout this video. We're going to have like homes in 1990s, early 2000, and then some maybe a little after 2010. But really, when it comes to new construction, there's not a whole bunch of it. The only really new construction stuff that's going to be coming into here is that Haggard Farms, which if you are looking to buy into Plano, you are looking for new construction, that's what's, I think, going to be the best option right now. But I'm kind of curious to see as to what their prices are going to look like for those townhomes and single family. I think they're going to also be doing 40-foot lots, but I haven't seen officially things get released. I've just kind of seen them talking on like articles about like the development. And the lot sizes on these homes here are going to be like 70-foot, 80-foot. They're going to kind of range. And then this is a cold. Can I get out here? No. I'm trying to get back out. Oh, is it a street? Okay. Looked like a cul-de-sac, but I guess it's not. All right. And then we'll hop back out of this neighborhood, but pretty basic neighborhood within here. Really big homes. Most of these homes you're going to see are going to be 2-story. Not a whole bunch of like 1-story homes within here. You're gonna have more of the 2-story on this one. All right, let's hop back out to Parkwood. But for this video, there's only gonna be about 6-7 neighborhoods that I'll be mentioning today. Like I said, Parkwood is a pretty short street, so not a whole bunch of neighborhoods. And most of the stuff on the, when we're driving down Parkwood, all of the neighborhoods are going to be on the left side as we travel south. Everything on the right is going to be businesses, restaurants, maybe apartments, but mostly businesses and kind of just amenities. As you can see, just more businesses along here. There's also a movie theater and some other things. Now going a little bit further down, run into some more apartment complexes over to the left. Now these apartment complexes are pretty old. If you want new apartment complexes around Plano, you're gonna have to either go to George Bush in the Richardson area, or I think that's like the only place, or maybe more north up into Frisco if you kind of want to be around the Plano area. There's also some like townhome apartments as well, but not a whole bunch of new construction apartments. It's more towards the colony that you're going to see apartment complexes. Over to the right is just some small kind of hole-in-the-wall restaurants. There's a grocery store. There's going to be a few grocery stores along here. You're going to have all types of options. Tom Thumb, Walmart, even an H-E-B is kind of close, but that was a little bit more north of here. There's also going to be a Target and plenty of options, so if you are looking at other things to kind of shop around. All right, and then we just passed Willow Bend West. The HOA in there is $475 annually. There's no actives, but that neighborhood kind of looks just like the one we went into earlier. This one that we'll jump into is Willow Bend Polo Estates. HOA in here is going to be $875 annually. They do have an active, a 1998 5-bed, 4.5 bath, 4,711 square feet, listed at $1,550,000 at $329 per square foot. This neighborhood in here gonna be like twice as much almost as like that Windhaven neighborhood, and I think it's just because there's a little bit bigger of homes. And like the townhomes over here, because there's townhomes within this neighborhood, the townhomes within here cost about the same as those single family homes over in Windhaven. So this one's also connected with a golf course as well. So there are some homes along here that get like a golf course view. Most of these homes aren't going to get a golf course view, but there is really close to that. So if you do like golf, you are a golfer, maybe that could be an option for you. These homes also have more of like a curb appeal to them, a lot more variety as well. When it comes to like the look and the curb appeal of these homes, kind of compared to that other neighborhood that we went through. And then they are doing new construction within this neighborhood as well, but the new construction homes are a little bit smaller. So you can kind of see with these homes right in front of us right now that they have more of that Mediterranean, Italian, stucco villa look to them. But yeah, a little bit more grand. These down here are the townhomes. So they do have townhomes within this neighborhood. Now the townhomes in here are going to be like $800,000. So like I was saying, there's going to be some townhomes that are just a little bit more expensive than some of the older single family homes. So I guess it's kind of what do you prefer, right? It's like you could get a home in the late 1990s that's $800,000, or you could do a townhome over in this neighborhood that are about the same, that are maybe like a 2011. But I do like the look of these townhomes, and this is like a nice little community. It's really pretty, has a little bit of charm to it. And this was one of the neighborhoods I've talked about before in one of my previous videos. Like I said, as I do this, you might just notice that there's going to be some repeats with some things, but I'll be pulling out different actives. Now we're going back onto Parkwood, and the road that we're on right now is Park, and on the opposite side of the Dallas North Tollway is where the Willow Bend Mall is. So that's kind of the closest mall around this area. You also have the Stonebriar Mall. I find that more people go to the Stonebriar Mall than Willow Bend Mall, but that might be changing once they update the Willow Bend Mall. Willow Bend Mall is kind of going through some things right now, and they have plans to kind of update that stuff. It's really kind of the theme with Plano right now, is that they're going back in and updating their kind of major mall amenity areas just to kind of bring some more people back into those, because they do feel really old, and you know, not many people are going around to them or using them, and kind of going a little bit more north or even going down south to Dallas to kind of do some shopping. The neighborhood over to the left is going to be Glen Heather. The HOA in there is going to be $600 annually, and there are currently no actives. And then this last neighborhood that we're hopping into is Stone Lake Estates. The Glen Heather neighborhood had homes in there that kind of looked a little bit older, like that Windhaven neighborhood. And then the Stone Lake Estates is going to have homes that kind of look like that Willow Bend Polo Estates neighborhood. Willow Bend is a huge master plan community, and there's a bunch of different little subdivisions within there. So some of them are along the golf course, some of them aren't. But this is what kind of the homes at Stone Lake Estates look like. So a little bit more brick to them than that stucco with these. And there's currently no actives within here that I could pull from. Some of these, but I would say most of these neighborhoods are gonna have some like little pond system through them, or a little bit, or a small park on the outside of them as well, or around them. Not really walking trails, but plenty of sidewalks to still be able to kind of walk around and go through. And then you can kind of notice on the front yard with these homes, really big trees that they have here, just because these homes are a lot older. and things are a little bit more grown out. On the opposite side of Stone Lake Estates, there's just a whole field area here that hasn't really been built out. I don't think there's really any plans for this section. And then we run down into Plano Parkway. So at Plano Parkway is where the Porsche and Audi dealership is, but that is gonna basically be it for Parkwood. So I'll be slowly coming out each week with some more videos going north to south along Plano and showing you guys some more of these neighborhoods. But that's gonna do it for Parkwood. So if you guys have any questions about some of those neighborhoods, looking at pre-owned or maybe trying to figure out some new construction, please send me a text or give me a call. I have all my information down below. Would love to work with you and your family on your home search. Other than that, peace out, y'all, and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.